Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Welcome to our next episode in our complete reading of Srimad Valmiki Ramayana. And today we will be looking into Viswamitra Maharshi's Charitra. So, or Viswamitra Maharshi's life story. We saw how Shatananda started off with the story yesterday, and he told about how Viswamitra Maharshi went to Vasishtha Ashrama, how Vasishtha Maharshi, using his Dhenu, Shabala, Dhenu is a cow, the cow's name was Shabala. So, using his Shabala, how Vasishtha Maharshi fed the entire army of Viswamitra. Now, Viswamitra went to Vasishtha Maharshi and said, "The food is extremely tasty. I did not expect you to give so many varieties of food to so many people in my army. All this happened because of this cow. So I will give you thousands and thousands of cows in return. Please give me this one cow." Now, and not just that, Vishwamitra is giving a logic. He's saying, Ratnahari cha parthivaha. So, all the best things in the kingdom should be there with the king. So, please give this cow to us. Then Vasishtha Maharshi said, "You are saying that you would give me thousands of cows. Even if you give me crores of cows, so 100 crores is a billion, right? Even if you give me crores of cows, gold, silver, I am not going to give this cow to you. This is an important cow for me and I am not going to give it. I just cannot live without this because the Havya, my Havya and Kavya is dependent on this one cow. My Agnihotra, my Bali, Homa, Swahakara, Vashatkara, all my Upasanas are dependent on this. Hence, because all these reasons, I cannot give this cow to you." The king Vishwamitra, he immediately got very angry and he said, "I am going to give you 14,000 elephants that are tied with golden chains. Okay, and I'll also drape each of those elephants with a golden thread at the midriff. Okay, and I'll also give you 800 golden chariots. Okay, and I'll also give you horses from Kambhoja, Bahlika countries, and I'll give you 11,000 of them. I'll give you 1 crore cows. That's again 1 crore is 10 million. So I'll give you 10 million cows. Okay, please accept and give me Shabala. And I'll also give you how much ever you want gold. I'll give you how many ever ratnas you want or pearls you want. I'll give you. Okay, or jewels. Ratna is true meaning would be jewels. So how many ever jewels you want, I'm going to give you. Listening to all this, Vasishtha Maharshi said, "Hey Vishwamitra, this is the only jewel I have. This is the only money I have. This cow is everything for me. I cannot give this cow. If you have anything else, I can get it done for you, but don't ask me this cow." So Vishwamitra, the king, he got very angry and he started to forcefully take the cow with him. Then all of a sudden that cow started crying, and in one shot it tried to make itself free from all the ropes with which it was tied, and then it ran back to Vasishtha Maharshi, and with a strong voice it started saying this: "Hey Brahmanasaputra, Brahmarshi, these soldiers of the king, they are trying to take me away from you. Did you accept this? Are you sending me away from you to this king?" Now, Vasishtha Maharshi said, "See, Vishwamitra is a king. He has army. I can't stop that. He has the energy and he has the men through which he is controlling. So I can't save you. If you can save yourself, please go ahead and save." Okay. Then the cow says, "You know what? He only has physical energy. You have the power of mantras. See how I am going to, stop all this army." Saying this, it just made a big shout. Okay, and it did a huge hum. That humkara it did. Okay, and then thousands of soldiers came out and they started killing Vishwamitra's army. Now Vishwamitra immediately, used his astras and he killed the Vaplavas who were created by this cow. Okay, and then Once they were all killed, this Kamadhenu, this Shabala, it created Shakas and Yavanas. Okay, and they came and they started killing the Vishwamitra's army again. Okay, Vishwamitra again, used his astras to, control Yavanas and Kambhojas and Paplavas. Okay, now since Vishwamitra is doing all this, Vasishtha went back to the cow and said, you have to do something else, because Vishwamitra is now increasing with his energy and he is killing our army. Now, immediately, the cow did a huge hunkara. Thousands of armies came out and they started killing the entire army of Vishwamitra. Looking at this, Vishwamitra's sons try to attack Vasishtha. Vasishtha again does a hunkara. All of them die. And when all this happens, Vishwamitra realizes that he is losing this war, that he has already lost his army, he has lost his sons. Immediately, he retreats from that place, takes whatever of the army is left with him to the palace, and he has some of the sons surviving. So to one of the surviving sons, he gives back the kingdom, and then he says, okay, Vasishtha Maharshi got all this from his tapas, so now I'll also go and do some tapas. And he does a lot of penance, a lot of tapasya. He gets the darshan of Mahadeva, and from Mahadeva he takes all the astras. Okay, and now he again goes to Vasishtha Maharshi's ashram, and now he starts using those astras. Before that, he warns Vasishtha Maharshi that, I'm going to burn everything down here. Now Vasishtha Maharshi says, oh Moodha, oh foolish man, why do you want to do all that? But in the interim itself, Vishwamitra, destroys Vasishtha Maharshi's ashram. Vasishtha Maharshi again says, Moodha, why did you do this? And he says, you did something that should not be done, and you will be vanquished. That's what he says. And then he takes out his Rishi Danda. The Danda for the Rishi is the wooden thing on which they keep their hand and do the japa and all. So he takes his Brahma Danda, and Vishwamitra uses Agneyastra, the astra of fire, and the Brahmadanda just takes it away, and there will be no damage done to Vasishtha's army or anyone. And then Vasishtha says, hey Kshatriya, I am standing here, show your energy. And I'm telling you today, your energy, your bala is not superior to mine, to that of mine. My bala is superior. And then Vishwamitra becomes so angry. He uses Varunastra, Raudrastra, Indrastra, Pasupadastra, Manava, Mohana, Gandharva, Swapana, Jarumbhana, Madana, Santapana, Vilapana, Soshana, Dharana. All these are names of great Shaktis that he had. He throws all of them, nothing. The Brahmadanda is just neutralizing everything that's coming its way. Okay, now with the anger that he had, Vishwamitra now uses different astras. He uses, before that he uses Brahmapasha, Kalapasha, Varunastra. When that also doesn't work, he uses Pinakastra. Okay, he uses the cold lightning and warm lightning, and then he uses Dandastra, Pisachastra, Kraunchastra, Dharmachakra, Kalachakra, Vishnu Chakra, Vayavyastra, Hayashira, Vaidyadharastra, Kalastra, Trisulastra, Kankalastra, Musala, Kapala, everything he uses. And Vasishtha, he won't even move from his place. He was sitting, and from the position he won't even move. He just puts the Brahmadanda, and that Brahmadanda would be taking all these astras. Okay, now once Vasishtha was doing all this, Vishwamitra knows he has been humbled. He feels extremely shy. He doesn't know what to do. Okay, and then he says, okay, he accepts the defeat, and he says, Dhikbalam Kshatriya Balam Brahmatejo Balam Balam Ekena Brahmadandena Sarvastrani Hatani Me. This energy where you can use astras and all, that is not the real bala. It should be criticized. The person who does Brahma Vidya Abhyasa and gets the Divya Tejas inside him, his strength is the real strength. Okay, and he used just one Brahmadanda, and he was able to neutralize all the astras that I have learnt all these years. So now I leave this Kshatriyatva and I want to become Brahmatva. So now I'll go and do tapasya. Saying this, he moves to south part of the country to do the tapasya. Now, what happened in this tapasya? How did Viswamitra succeed? What happened to him? That we are going to see in our next episode. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pasyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Tat Sat. Om Sarvam Sri Sastam Swam Charanarvinda Arpanamastu. Om